Hello everyone, and welcome back to your space. My name is Holly Adams. I hope you have a wonderful start to your week so far, and I really appreciate you taking time out of your Monday to join me on your mat. This evening's practice is going to be a slow flow. Please begin all the way down on your backs. Thank you. Allow the body to come to complete rest. Feeling heavy and surrendering completely on the earth. Allowing your eyes to close, just starting your practice here. Beginning to turn over to the breath, allowing it to fully consume you. Moving deeper into your body as you draw the breath in and press the breath out. Again, long breath in, long breath out. Taking one or two more rounds here together. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. Coming into your rhythm. Just tuning into the sound of your breath. Allowing yourself to be present and aware. Allowing your body to come into stillness. Just noticing the subtle movements of the inhale and exhale. The rise and fall of your abdomen. The rise and fall of your breath. From your backside, just begin to roll the back of your head along your mat. A little sensation, perhaps wiggling your fingers and your toes. On a breath in, take your arms overhead, get lengthened on the earth. As you exhale, draw your knees in and wrap yourself up. Taking a few rhythmic rocks side to side. Maybe your eyes remain closed. Back to stillness, setting the soles of your feet down on the mat, just allowing your knees to gently rest in on one another. Feel the release of your low spine. Just putting a little space between your knees, allowing your legs to roll to the right side of your mat and draw back through the center as they shift to the left. Feeling the breath as it guides you right to left. This gentle windshield wiper action is increasing the mobility through your low spine. Feel the sensations of releasing and letting go. As you stay focused here in on your breath. Taking one more round, right to left. Coming back to your center. Breathe your knees back in. Wrap yourself up. Maybe your forehead lifts to meet your knees. Softening your shoulders back to the earth. Keeping a hold of your right knee. Pressing your left leg long on the earth. Flexing the feet, breathing the toes back towards you. Feel the big right hip release. Take a big breath in. Slowly draw your arms to a T as you guide your right knee across your body. Coming into that side lying twist. And a Melt your right shoulder heavy on the earth. Allow the twist to come from your midline. Breathe your way back in, knees to chest. Wrapping up once more, forehead can rise. Shoulders release, left knee stays drawn in. Right leg lengthens long. Toes draw back to deepen the stretch. Feel a beautiful left hip release. Breathing your arms out wide, guiding that left knee across your body, twisting, maybe shifting your gaze out through your left fingertips. Melting your left shoulder deeper into the earth. Breathing your way back through the center, knees to chest. Once more, wrapping yourself up, forehead can rise. And then keeping yourself drawn in, this little tight ball, begin to create some movement along the length of your spine as you roll yourself up to your seat. Finding a comfortable seat, shifting the flesh away from your sit bones. Allowing your eyes to close and deepening your breath once again. But this time notice how the breath begins to travel down the length of your spine. As the inhale lifts you higher through the crown of your head, the exhale roots you deeper into your mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Taking one more breath. From your seat, begin to float your fingers all the way up to the sky, reaching high. As you exhale, release your fingertips down to the earth. Again, inhale, lift high. Exhale and fall. Warming through the shoulders. Again, breathe and rise. Breathe out, release. Float back through the center, inhale. This time taking a wide arm twist to the right. Pull the left fingers forward, stretch the right fingers back. Float your way back through center, lengthen tall. Exhale, twisting to the left, wide arms. Breathe your way back in. Taking one more round, opening to the right. Feel more space across your chest. Breathing back through the center. Exhale, opening to the left. Inhale and rise. Exhale, hands to prayer at heart. Close your eyes, setting a special intention for the remainder of this practice. Choosing to find freedom, choosing to find joy, choosing to find peace in all the little areas of your life. Begin to shine the light. Begin to share the breath. Allowing your eyes to open, making your way to a tabletop. Hands meet on the earth, drawing your knees beneath you. Creating that stable base as you spread your fingers, just noticing the space between each finger. Weight is evenly pressed through your palms, and allow your eyes to close so you begin to feel your body shape. On a breath in, lower into the belly, stretching up through the crown of your head. As you breathe out, tuck the tailbone under, chin to chest, press into the earth. Breathe in as you lower and lift. Breathe out as you round and tuck. Full breath in. Full breath out. Taking one more round. Inhale. neutral spine. Threading our needle on the right, float your right arm up to the sky. Take a peek at your right fingers. Exhale, sweep the right arm beneath you, gently resting on your right cheek. Extending that left arm all the way forward, really stretching your left fingers to deepen the stretch through your shoulders. You can take a half bind if you choose, tucking that left hand along your low back. As you create the shape, begin to create that perfect breath. Draw in one more. As you exhale, press into your left palm, unwinding yourself completely. Right hand back to the sky. Right palm to the earth. As you switch sides, left fingers lift, look up. Sweeping your left hand beneath you, resting heavy on your left cheek. Extending your right arm forward. Perhaps taking that half bind. Breathing deeper into your body. Taking one more breath. As you exhale, release back through center, right palm grounded, left fingers stretch high. Make your way back, tabletop. Big toes touch, knees draw out to the edges of your mat. Shifting back into your hips as you melt closer towards the earth. And allow your forehead to rest heavy. Begin to draw the breath in through your fingertips, sending it along the length of your spine. From your child's pose, walk your fingertips over to the right side of your mat. Press deeply through your left hip as you ground down, stretching further through the left side of your body. And slowly breathe your fingertips back through the center as they travel to the left. Right hip roots back. Breathe a spacious breath into your right side. Inhale back through the center, walking those fingers as far forward as they can reach. Begin to press into your palms, tuck your toes, and lift your hips, coming into your first downward facing dog. Allowing yourself to find freedom here, bending deeper into the knees, lifting higher through your sit bones. Take a big breath in and out. This time when you breathe in, lift your heels all the way up, coming up onto your tippy toes. As you exhale, sink your heels back into your mat. Again, inhale, heels lift. Exhale, heels lower. Breathe in, rise. Breathe out, release. One more inhale. And exhale. Take a big breath in, lift your heels. This time, put a bend in your knees. Look to the top of your mat and step forward and fold. Feeling the earth beneath your feet, maybe the earth beneath your fingertips. If your palms are not resting on something solid, maybe you just place them on your shins or even on the tops of your thighs. But allow your upper body to hang really heavy. Maybe pedaling through your heels. Just taking what you need in this first forward fold. Using the breath to lift you halfway on the inhale, fold you over on the exhale. Again, breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out and bow. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Stretch your fingers to the sky, reach high. Exhale, dive forward, empty the breath. One more halfway lift and fold. Breathe, rise. Breathe out and bow. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Planting your hands, stepping back into a high plank pose. Pausing for a moment, feeling the strength of your body. Shoulders over wrist, chin away from chest. Hug the low belly in and press up out of your wrists to strengthen your shoulders. Take a long breath in here. As you exhale, lower your right knee to the earth. Come to a supported side plank. Stretch your left hand to the sky. Shine out through the center of your heart. Take a breath in and a breath out. You're going to slowly release that left palm down as if you're going to thread your needle, kind of round and tuck. Breathe in, sweep your left hand back to the sky, open further, stretch higher. Exhale, round and release, fingertips graze the earth. Inhale as you stretch out and open. Last one together, round and in. Breathe it back out. Ground down through your left foot, rise up, gate pose. Stretch further through your right fingers as your left hand reaches down your left leg. Feel the length through your right side body. Take in one big breath. Cartwheel palms to the earth. Come right back into your plank. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. And exhale. Slowly begin to lower that left knee down. Stretch out, supported side plank. Right hand to the sky. Shine your heart to the ceiling. Really spread your fingers wide. As you exhale, begin to reach your right fingers down towards the earth as if you're going to thread your needle. Sweep your right arm back to the sky. Find just a little more space. Beautiful. Exhale, round and release. Inhale as you peel all the way open. Two more here. Feel the release. Breathe into the stretch. One more round. And open wide. Pressing down through that right foot. Rise up, gate pose. Right hand stretches down your right leg. Left fingertips reach behind you. Breathe in a spacious left side stretch. Cartwheel palms to earth. Return, plank pose. Taking a breath. And let it go. One more inhale. This time as you exhale, bend at the elbows, hug them close to your sides as you melt your way down to your belly. Untuck your toes, line your palms up with your chest. Breathe and lift just your heart. Stay lifted as you turn your gaze over your right shoulder. Come back through the center, find your alignment. Exhale, take a look over to the left. Breathe back through center. Exhale, release, forehead to earth. Slide your way back, child's pose. Big toes touch, knees wide. Fingertips travel to the right. Pause here for a moment, feel the stretch. Right hand reaches back for your right heel as you rise up onto your knees, taking your left hand up to the sky. Finding this beautiful variation of camel pose, a gentle back bend paired with a gentle heart opener. Melt your way back through center, child's pose. Fingertips move across your mat to the left. Pausing for a moment. Left hand, left heel, rise and reach. Pressing your thighs forward, right hand reaches behind you. Breathe in a big, beautiful breath. Exhale your way back through the center. Reconnect, child's pose. And shifting back to that intentional breath, the intentional movements that you're doing here on your mat. Come back to your intention. And begin to make your way back to down dog when you're ready. Tucking the toes, lifting the hips. Feel a deep stretch to the backs of your legs. On an inhale, float your right leg high. Exhale, take your right knee to your right tricep and tap. Breathe, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, knee to the left. Lift high. Step through, low lunge. Coming up onto your fingertips. You're going to feel a little space between your front thigh and your belly. Stay low in your lunge. Extend your arms forward, reach. Draw back through that left heel, stretch further through your fingers. From here, airplane your arms behind you. You're still in that low lunge. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep and release. One more breath in and a breath out. Inhale, rise all the way up, crescent lunge. Fingertips to the sky, back leg really strong and engaged. Breathe your hands together at prayer. Stretch forward through the crown of your head. Twist right, hooking left elbow to your right knee. Press deeply through your palms as you rinse out your spine. Inhale back through the center, find your crescent. Exhale, hands to earth, standing split, left leg lifts. Hug in your low belly as you melt over that front thigh. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to lower your left toes to the earth behind you. Give them a tap. Breathe in, lift the back leg higher. Exhale, lower tap. Inhale, lift up. Moving your breath, finding your rhythm. Moving into two more, lower and lift, lower and lift. Left foot to the back of your mat. Come to warrior two, rise up. Melting into your shape, your left foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. Sink deeply into your front knee. Kind of ride out the wave of your breath as you create your own shape. On an inhale, flip both your palms up. Begin to reach your fingertips high to the sky as you lengthen your right knee. Exhale, melt your way back in. Breathe in as you rise. Breathe out, release. Inhale and exhale. One more here, lift, lengthen. Keep your front knee straight. Breathe your arms to a T. Moving into triangle pose, stretch forward, release down. Stacking the shoulders, turning open that left hip. Spread your fingers, feel the space. One more breath. Slowly cartwheel your palms to the earth as you frame your front foot Low lunge twist, right hand goes high. Right palm down. Three-legged dog, take the release. Right knee, right tricep. Inhale, lift. Knee to nose. Breathe, lift. Knee left for that optional dancing warrior, extending that right leg all the way through. Or maybe taking the supported side plank, you choose. Left palm down. Make your way back to plank. Moving from high to low, taking a vinyasa. Returning to down dog. From your down dog, take a spacious breath in and a spacious breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Breathe, lift. Take it in, knee to nose. Inhale, rise. Knee to the left. Lift through center. Step the foot through between the hands. Come to that low lunge. Make your way up onto your fingertips. Feel a little space between belly and front thigh. Keep engaging your right leg, pressing those right toes into your mat. And then begin to stretch your fingertips forward. Reaching forward, stretching back, one big breath. Exhale, airplane your arms behind you. Inhale, sweep your fingertips forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach. One more together. Reach back through the center, rise all the way up, crescent lunge. Really anchoring through those back toes, melting into your front knee. Take a breath here. Handstand prayer. Crown of the head pulls forward first. Prayer twist over to the left. Anchoring right elbow, left knee. Press into your palms, rinse your spine. Breathe back through center, crescent. Exhale, hands to earth. Standing split, lift tall. And turning the right toes down, melting over that front thigh. Just feel the earth beneath your toes. Find your center here. Begin to lower your right toes towards the mat. Tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Smooth and steady, rise. And fall. Lift. And lower. One more. Breath in. Breath out. Right leg steps to the back of your mat. Spin the body open. Warrior two. Finding a moment here just to do that full body scan. Front knee over ankle. Press deeply through the outer edge of your right foot. Soften through your shoulders, melt into the pose. Inhale, flip both palms, rise and release. Exhale, melt you right back in. Breathe as you lift. Breathe out, release. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, rise, stay here. Front leg is straight, arms to a T. Triangle pose, hinge forward, melt down. Hip stack, shoulders stack. Fingers spread wide as you tip out higher through your heart. Full breath in. Full breath out. Cartwheel your palms to the earth as you frame your front foot. Stay anchored through your right palm. Take your left hand high to the sky. Left palm down. Three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Left knee, left tricep. Breathe, lift. Knee to nose, round. Inhale. Take your knee over to the right, finding that optional dancing warrior, kicking the foot through, stretching your right hand all the way up. Come back through center plank. Make your way from high to low. Down dog when you're ready. From your down dog, walk your fingertips back to meet your feet. Find a nice forward fold with your feet about the width of your mat. Grabbing a hold of your biceps, maybe gently swaying left to right. And then releasing your fingertips to the earth. You're going to walk your fingertips about a foot out in front of you. Press your palms down into the earth or into your mat. On an inhale, lift both your heels up. Feel your shoulders stacked over your wrist. Exhale, sink your heels back down. Draw the weight back into your hips. Inhale, shift forward, lift your heels. Exhale, sink back. Really strengthening your upper body here while stretching the backs of your legs. Let's go for 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more breath in and out. Slowly begin to draw your heels in. Turn your toes out as you bend into your knees. Come to a low squat. Placing your hands together at your heart. If you have a block or a bolster, you can slide it beneath your sit bones. Take a moment using the elbows to guide your knees wide, closing your eyes, reconnecting to your center and to your breath. From your low squat, if you would like to take a twist, placing your right hand on the earth, kind of using your right tricep as a lever, and begin to stretch your left hand high, really twisting here and putting a little pressure through that right side. And breathe back through center, reset. Exhale your left hand to the inside of your left foot, using that left tricep as leverage. Breathe in, take your right hand high to the sky. And come back through center, hands to prayer. On an inhale, lengthen your legs, turn your heels, bow forward. Finding that sway once again, left to right. And heel toe your feet back to the center. You're going to step your left foot to the back of your mat. Lower your back knee to the earth. Untuck your back toes. Breathe both hands to the top of your right thigh. So feel that gentle shift forward. Even putting a little pressure, kind of guiding yourself into your right hip. Feel a big stretch through the front of your left thigh. And on a breath in, beginning to hook your thumbs together, coming into crane pose. On an inhale, float your fingers all the way up. Line your biceps up with your ears. Lift up first, then begin to stretch back. So oftentimes when our arms are lifted, we shrug our shoulders and shorten the length of our spine. It's important to elongate first as you reach up and then stretch back. Stay for 1 more breath. As you exhale your hands back to the earth, let's come right into pigeon pose. Heel toeing your right foot across your mat. Lowering your right knee behind your right wrist. Untucking your left toes, simply shifting that left leg back. If you feel like you're lowering some weight into your right hip, maybe grab a towel or something close by that you can slide beneath you. From here, you can stay on your fingertips or begin to lead with your heart, melting closer towards the earth. Closing your eyes and just breathing. Wherever you are, take 2 more breaths. Beginning to press your way up to your palms. And then gently breathing that left knee in just a bit closer. We're going to take our right leg all the way around behind us, swinging it over to the left side of our mat. So it's like you're in tabletop, and we're feeling a big release on that right side. I encourage you to press those toes into the earth. Maybe you take your gaze over your left shoulder. Find 1 more breath here. As you exhale, swing that leg back around, stepping your right foot through between your hands, tucking your left toes under, lifting your left knee, right arm up to the sky for a twist. Right palm down, step forward, fold. Breathe in halfway, breathe out, bow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold, release. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Planting your hands, stepping your right foot to the back. Right knee to the earth. Hands draw to the top of your left thigh, drawing it forward, moving into that beautiful hip stretch. Really awakening our muscles, our hip flexors and extensors. Taking 1 more breath here. Beginning to hook your thumbs together. Maybe you try the way that doesn't feel as natural and begin to stretch your arms up. Line your biceps up with your ears. Again, first lift high through your fingers and elongate your spine. Then begin to stretch all the way back. Stay with your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. 1 more. Exhale, fingertips to the earth. Moving right into pigeon. Left foot travels across your mat. Left knee down. Inching that right leg further back. Adding a prop if you choose underneath that left hip. Lift high. Begin to melt forward. We have a choice here to hold on to the tension we immediately feel in these deep hip openers. Or we have the choice to completely surrender and to completely release. I encourage you to choose to let go. And take in 2 more breaths. Slowly begin to press your way up to your palms. You're going to to draw that right knee in just a bit closer. Coming into that tabletop as you swing your left leg around behind you. Left toes into the earth on the right side of your mat. Really press them down. Maybe take your gaze over your right shoulder. Breathe your way back through center. Stepping that left foot back between your hands. Tucking your right toes, lifting your right knee. Taking the twist, left hand to the sky. Left palm down. This time, step back into your plank. Lower to your knees. Make your way onto your back. Moving into a bridge pose. Setting your feet down on the earth. Maybe walking your heels in just a bit closer. We're going to do a single leg bridge here first. Maybe we take a little rhythm flow left to right. On an inhale, lift your hips, press your palms into your mat, and begin to float your right leg. Flexing the foot, lifting the heel. As you exhale, lower the right foot to the earth. Lower your hips to the earth. Setting up for the left. Inhale, hips lift. Left leg goes up. Flex the foot, feel the stretch. Begin to lower, release. Hips down. One more time. Inhale, lift. Float the right. Flex the foot, straighten the leg. Release foot to earth. Hips to earth. Breathe in, rise back up. Left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot lowers. Hips lower. Soles of the feet together. Knees go wide. Taking your arms by your side. Just pausing here for a moment. Perhaps you begin to notice just a little deeper connection with your body. The beauty of this yoga practice, it allows you to feel just a little bit more. Too often we get stuck moving through the motions, doing our day-to-day routine without actually being present and aware of how we feel. Here on your mat is your space. You get to acknowledge all the emotions that arise. Some you hold on to, and some you allow to pass through. And slowly begin to guide your knees back together, closing them like a book. Taking your knees in towards your chest. Finding that gentle rhythmic rock side to side. Finding your way into happy baby. That last final hip opener before Shavasana. Peace fingers grab your big toes as you draw your knees down towards your shoulders. Again, you can rock through the movement or stay in stillness. Another wonderful option is to gently begin to lengthen one leg at a time. Isolating through the right, switching, isolating through the left. Getting that last final hamstring stretch. Turning back to your happy baby, closing your knees back in together. Maybe that forehead lifts up one last time, rounding yourself in. Exhale, lengthening your body out long on the earth. Right foot to the right edge of your mat, left foot to the left. take up as much space as you can on the earth. Palms face up. Encourage receiving and warming energy into your body. Together we have moved. Together we have breathed. Allow the rest to be just what you need. As always, I encourage you to stay here in Shavasana for as long as you would like, in the comfort of your home, in the comfort of your mat. Thank you for joining me on this Monday night. Namaste.